Hey, what's up, guys and gals, boys and girls, them and they? I go by it. It's the Magician of Tarot here, back with another installment. Hope you guys are excited to see me. I'm excited to read for you. I've already pre-shuffled and blessed 4 piles. Allow me to pick my piles, please. Some of my piles has extra cards, so please don't shoot the messenger. I'm trying not to be long-winded. I'm gonna try. First pile is going to be the star niche right there. Say, twinkle, twinkle, little star, take as much time as you need. Okay. Second pile is going to be the cinnamon stick. Say, let's get it on. Freaky. Third pile is going to be this bay leaf. Say, bitch, we don't have all day. Let's get it moving. Always attitude with bay leaf. Last but not least is going to be the singled out cardamom seed. Say, la 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 la. That's all I got for you. Sorry to sing and do that flat note for you. Please do me one small favor. Please like, share, subscribe. I'm going to give you some timestamps below. Love you. Peace. Bye. Let's get it in. Nope, wait. Let's get a sip. Let's get a sip. What's up? Sorry, niece. Come on in. Bring your sexy ass in here. Sorry. I'm so aggressive sometimes. Grace Spirit, what's going on with pile 1, please? And thank you. You guys got extra cards. You got 1, 2, 3. You might want to go to pile 3 because we have triples out here. I don't know what's going on in pile 3. I don't even know what's going on in pile 1. So welcome, pile 1. Let's talk about you. What do you need to know right now? Grace Spirit, what's going on in pile 1, please? And thank you. Oh, we're talking about your friends that you need to disassociate with. Spirit is telling me you came to like at least 3 readers or 3 of my readings, and I told you you need to watch out for your friends. You have snakes in the grass, but here you are still associating with them. The 3 of Cups is a friend group having fun, socializing, and I feel like you need to listen to your intuition if the shoe fits. If you recognize that your friends don't really act like friends, it's time for you to disassociate. And Spirit is I was going to say slowly but surely, but you need to be blunt and severe, okay? Because you are afraid to like not have people around you, and the people that you do choose to have around you don't really support you, don't really care about you. That's another, identification of what the 3 of Cups is: support and fun. But I feel like your friends don't really support you. What's going on with the second card? 3 of Wands, this is more of acting and doing things now. The 3 of Wands is seizing opportunities, acting impulsively. You don't have to do it gradually. You need to do it suddenly, okay? You need to do it now. N-O-W is what I'm seeing here with these 3 Wands and the 3 of Cups. Don't know if you hear this horn, but you guys got to act. You got to, honk your horn and say, you know what, enough is enough. Get out my way. All right, what else we got? You have Ace of Cups out here. I feel like you guys have a new chapter abound. And I count my cards. I read uprights, reversals. I count my cards, and I take notes of the first card and the last card. There's an issue between friends and a new relationship or a new chapter in your life. I don't know if you hear these sirens. But I feel like you are expecting love from these friends, and you have an empty cup. You're constantly waiting for them to fulfill you. They don't fulfill you. I read all my cards individually, and I feel like you guys are not fulfilled emotionally. But I feel like you have a new chapter ahead of you. I got the 2 of Cups in reverse, which is telling me you value your friends more than a counterpart or somebody that's good for you, is what I'm getting here. Be mindful of not rejecting a blessing from Spirit, because any ace you get is a blessing from Spirit. So if you want to hang around these friends, then, that's your lesson that you have to learn. Follow your intuition is what I have to say for you guys. What else you got? 10 of Pentacles. I feel like you guys are led by people that have affluence, people that have wealth. The 10 of Pentacles is a whole lot of wealth and a whole lot of money. And I feel like you guys like to network. I feel like you guys like to associate with people that are only superficial. Lots of sirens. Spirit is really trying to get your attention, because you can't base things off of superficiality and money based, because it's going to make you feel empty at the end of the day with this empty cup out here. If you want them to, it's almost like you're begging them for change. You're begging them for support is what I'm saying here with the 10 of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups out here. So you got to look at emotional support, not by financial support. What else we got? We have a page of wands out here and lots of sirens. A lot of you guys have an inner child within you that needs friends, that needs comrades, and everybody needs friends, but you have to do some soul searching. You have to figure out if they're good for you, if they're friendly, if they're nice, if they're kind, is what I'm getting with the page of wands. It's one thing to want friends, but you have to equate if they are, friendly towards you. It can't just be based off of superficial things like money and what they do and their resume. What else we got? You got the Ten of Swords in reverse. The Ten of Swords is a victim. I feel like you're the butt of people's jokes. I feel like they they make you a victim. They look down on you is what I'm getting here. And it's time for you to stand up and say enough is enough. Just because they, have all this money doesn't mean they can talk down on you. Doesn't mean that they can, walk all over you, because that's what they're doing. They're walking all over on you, and you have to stand up and say enough is enough. What else we got? You got the Ace of Swords out here. Spirit is out here. The Ace of Swords is all about truth, clarity, and intuition. I feel like your intuition is sharp, but you don't act upon your intuition. And like I mentioned before, if you want to ignore your intuition, that's going to come with consequences. If you want to ignore a blessing or a new chapter in your life, it's going to come with consequences. Okay? So you have to act, and you have to act now is what I'm hearing. Okay? And I'm not, forcing you to do anything that you don't want to do. You have to follow your own intuition. What else you got? We have you guys considering and going back and forth. That's probably the problem. You guys go back and forth way too much in your mind space is what I'm getting. The Two of Pentacles is all about going from one point to another. You have to make a decision and you have to stick with it, is what I'm getting here with the Two of Pentacles. I feel like you give them chance after chance after chance, and you go back and forth, and you're constantly juggling like you're a clown, like you're their entertainment is what I'm getting here. And I'm getting that whole, entertainment here, like they get entertainment by talking down on you. And you are out here juggling and trying to figure out if they're good for you or not. I mean, that means you're not following your intuition. You need to be valued. You need to be around friends that are friendly and kind. Ending this reading with the Nine of Cups out here upright, and I have the Ten of Cups. I feel like you guys have one individual in your life that will make you happy, that you would consider family, because I have the Ten of Cups out here, which is family, happiness, wish fulfillment, being overjoyed. But I feel like at the end of the day, you keep them last. This is our last card with the Nine of Cups out here at the end of the reading. So you put your happiness last. You allow people to walk all over you. You have an individual in your life that will make you happy, but you need superficial items. You need superficial people in your life. Those two things cannot coexist. You need authenticity. I always choke on that one. You need to be patient with yourself. You need to develop strength, is what I'm getting here, to say, you know what, I'm not being supported. This is an intimate relationship right here, and you need to go where you're supported, okay? Great Spirit, can I get closing remarks for this pile, please, and thank you. Oh, okay. We got two cards for the Nine of Cups, and this is your happiness at the end of the day. And this is also another person that would be more authentic for you, but you put them last, is what I'm getting here with this being the last card. So let's talk about them and you. We have you guys having inner conflict. I feel like you have inner conflict because you can't tie them in the mix, is what I'm getting here. You can't bring them around your friends, quote unquote, but your friends are actually enemies. Your friends like drama and arguing and bickering and being childish. So you have inner conflict for negative people in your life when you have an option to be happy. You have an option to, be supported authentically. What else we got? You got the Seven of Swords. This is you sneaking off and not following your intuition. I feel like if you want to hang around snakes, if you want to hang around backstabbers, it's going to come with consequences. Seven of Swords is all about thievery, corruption, ill intent. So if that's who you want to hang around with. You see the circus in the background? I mentioned how you guys were like constantly juggling, friends, and you were constantly being the butt of people's jokes. And if you want to wear the makeup and the clown uniform, by all means go ahead, but it's going to come with consequences. It's going to leave you feeling alone. I don't want to see that for you. Let's talk about the Three of Cups out here in reverse, disassociating. Ace of Wands out here upright. You need to do it now. This is another card that talks about acting and impulsiveness. The Ace of Wands is an aha moment, and with the Three of Wands, it's like you got to do it now. Okay, I feel like you invite people in your home space because I have the Four Wands. The Four Wands is a home space and celebrating, but when you invite them in your home space, it's just like negativity coming from them. Let's talk about the Three of Wands out here, upright, acting now. Three of Wands in reverse. This is what this reading is all about. Whenever I have duplicates in one reading, you know, you're either going to stand up for your rights, you're going to stand up to them, or you're going to miss an opportunity, miss opportunity. This is a tally going on. You give them 3 strikes, and it seems like you're going to give them 3 more strikes. And, you know, enough is what I'm hearing. Ace of Cups out here, upright. 8 of Swords in reverse. I love this energy because you have one person in your life that is going to make you feel freer, that's going to make you feel acknowledged, but you keep the blindfolds on. You pour that out, and that is you ignoring your intuition, you keeping the blindfold on. So don't be surprised when you're feeling all alone and wondering why you don't feel fulfilled. Let's talk about the 10 of Pentacles out here, money. Queen of Swords out here, upright. The Queen of Swords is known to be vigilant, known to hold people accountable, and I feel like even when you hold them accountable, you ignore a lot of things because, you know, money rules your world, or you're earthbound is what I'm getting, because the Pentacles are a 3D material. So if you don't look beyond support, then that's on you. You just have to hold people accountable and watch their character. That's what I'm getting with the Queen of Swords. Let's talk about the Page of Wands, your friends. 6 of Pentacles. I'm hearing that you have to see if it's reciprocated. I feel like, you know, you give to them, but you're left out in the cold is what I'm getting with the 6 of Pentacles. You have to see if it's fair or not. I feel like you also give money to your friends. Okay? But if you are ever in need, then you're left high and dry. That's one major example, one major red flag is what I see here with this red on. Let's talk about this 10 of Swords out here in reverse, being a victim. King of Cups out here, you become a victim because you lied to yourself. The King of Cups in reverse is known to be a liar and a manipulator. I'm not saying you're manipulating, but I'm saying you're lying to yourself and you're afraid to take a stand and be an adult. Like with this Page of Wands out here, I feel like you need friends. And, you know, some of you guys, I don't even want to say it. I don't want to say it bluntly, but y'all gotta grow up a little bit. You have to say, you know what, I don't need friends. I have this, and this going for me. Stop being the butt of people's jokes and, like, you know, being the victim in the equation. Let's talk about the Ace of Swords out here. Intuition. World card out here. There's better out there in the world for you. You just have to recognize it. You have to do something with it. I feel like your intuition is, you know, been blaring at you, but you ignore it. The World card talks about an audience. You can have better out there, better support, but it's entirely up to you. 2 of Pentacles out here, going from one point to another. 3 of Pentacles out here in reverse, and I have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. They take and take and take, and I feel like they don't give, like I mentioned before. And sometimes they gang up on you is what I'm getting here with this click out here, and it leaves you in an inner imbalance. I mean, that's not what friends are for. Guys, that's been your message. That's been your reading. Please do what you feel called to do, because we all have choices. We all have lessons to learn. Okay, so peace. Howdy, Cinnamon Stick. Come on in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's talk about you right there. Great Spirit, Holy Spirit, what's going on? Pile number 2, please and thank you. No channel messages. I have a normal pile. Yay. But I also have duplicates out here, which I always have duplicates, but this might be your second reading. You might want to go to pile 1, do what feels close to you. Great Spirit, what's going on in pile 2, please and thank you. Yes, this could be your second reading is what I'm getting here with the Two of Pentacles out here, and you might want to go to pile 1. The Two of Pentacles is all about going from one point to another. So you definitely want to go to pile 1. A lot of you guys have inner unbalance right now. I don't know the context. Spirit telling me I have to go with my second card. I don't know what you're struggling with right now. What's going on here? 7 of Pentacles out here. And I have the 5 of Pentacles out here upright. A lot of you guys need to get outside. You spend a lot of time inside. You're a homebody is what I'm getting here. You see the time capsule? I feel like you guys need to get fresh air. You need to suck up the oxygen, because typically with the 7 of Pentacles, he's overlooking a bush. And I feel like you guys have to have an exchange of carbon dioxide and oxygen. That's what I'm getting here with the 2 of Pentacles out here in reverse. I have the 5 of Pentacles out here upright, which tells me you guys feel like if you go outside, you're going to suffer or you're going to miss out on something is what I'm getting here. So you have to not be at an inner unbalance, because it will help you if you get outside and get some fresh air. Okay, it will help you balance things out with the inner unbalance out here starting off your reading. Okay, it will help you grow if you go outside and really clear your mind space. Okay, so, and Spirit is confirming nothing bad is going to happen to you. You just have to really, get out there. What's going on here? 5 of Swords out here in reverse. The 5 of Swords is all about mislabeling your enemy. You guys feel like you have enemies out to sabotage you, out to come get you, outside or inside. You're either protecting something inside or you're scared to go outside because you have hooligans outside. I don't know what the case is, but I see the danger, I see the lies, I see the misfortune out here with the 5 of Swords, but Spirit is telling me that's all in your head. Okay? What else you got? Emperor out here in reverse. With the Emperor out here in reverse, I'm hearing you want to hold down the fort. I don't know what's going on in your home space, but you want to hold down the fort. But I feel like you got to make executive decisions. You can go outside during the day is what I see here, or during dusk is what I'm seeing here, because this looks like a sunset behind him. And I feel like you guys need to go for a walk, go for exercise, get fresh air, whatever it is that you enjoy. You just have to get out there is what I'm getting. What else you got? And I also feel like you guys have a lot of responsibility. You do a lot of work, and you have to have a work-life balance is what I'm getting here. You can't just always be at work or always thinking about work. You have to decompress. The Emperor feels like he always has something to do. It's always a task to do, and you have to not allow your livelihood to dictate your happiness or, dictate what you can and can't do. You have to find work-life balance, or you'll deplete yourself. I'm seeing a battery right here that's on red. You know how your phone battery is on red? I feel like you're on red and you need to recharge and recuperate, but you're always on the go or always working. What else you got? We have the 7 of Wands out here. Spirit is telling me to tell you guys to let down your guards, let down your walls. You guys want to protect something, or you are afraid to go outside and have to protect yourself. Take what resonates. I have a mixed crowd out here, so I don't know what you're scared of, because I see the defensiveness, but it's no need to be scared of. Okay, you don't have to imagine the worst, because that's what I'm getting here. You're imagining the worst, and that's why the 2 of Pentacles out here in reverse. You'd rather not deal with being defensive or having to protect yourself. Spirit is telling me that's just in your mind. What else you got? You got 3 of Pentacles. This is all about work, and I feel like you guys work yourself to the bone. I see the shadow figure, and that tells me you work until night, or your mind is constantly going and thinking and thinking and thinking, and you have to decompress. You can't always be on the go. You're aging quicker than you realize is what I'm getting here. I got the 10 of Pentacles out here. You're always thinking about money and how to acquire more money and more and more and more. And I feel like you need to decompress. And I see red, more red out here. And it's just like your battery is, you're gonna black out like a phone soon. And I don't wish this on you at all, but you just have to recharge your battery. And maybe even literally, because I see nothing but red out here. Ending this reading with the Chariot card out here. You're slow to go outside. You're slow to get your blood pumping. he's on a mission out here. I feel like you guys need to get some fresh air. And he looks quite, fit. And I feel like some of you guys are getting a little flabby. I don't mean to say it like that, but when I compare upright to reversal, he looks fit and in shape. And I feel like you guys need to get your blood pumping and get active and get outside. You'll feel better once you do. Okay? Even if you go for a joyride at the very least, just do something outside where you're getting fresh air. You can decompress and you're not thinking about work. Great Spirit, can I get closing remarks, please? And thank you. You guys are homebodies. You guys are stuck. But the Eight of Swords is all about feeling mentally stuck. Okay, she can get out this situation, but she just feels like she can't. She can wiggle out these ropes. She can take the blindfold off eventually, but you guys are just trapped in your mind. Great Spirit, can I get closing remarks? Spirit doesn't want me to go use this deck because we don't want to keep that energy. Take your pets outside and I didn't mean to say pets first, but that's what I'm getting with this Page of Coins, because people often consider their pets their kids. So take your kids to the playground, take your pets to a dog park, do something to get them active, okay? I see a pea stain out here. Okay, Great Spirit, can I get closing remarks for this pile, please, and thank you. Two cards for the work, two cards for the Chariot in reverse. I like starting off on duplicates. Let's start off with work first. Work. Magician out here. Spirit is patting me on the back. And Spirit is also calling me out, saying I can get out more too. So you're not alone. I am here with you. What else we got? We got the Three of Pentacles and Three of Pentacles out here. Like, I'm delivering. Like, I have the Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles is all about delivering and giving messages and giving to other people. I'm in the same boat. Spirit is calling me out as a magician out here, delivering a message, telling people they work too much. And I also have to get outside and get fresher air and get active. I'm not as flabby. I'm not flabby. Okay. Let's talk about the Chariot card in reverse. Five of Swords. A lot of you guys feel like somebody's going to rob you still or do something against your will is what I'm getting with the Five of Swords. Five of Swords is an enemy. And that's what this reading is all about. Whenever I have duplicate cards in one reading, it's you guys feeling like somebody's out to get you or you occupy yourself with work. You're led by fears when I'm seeing here. Okay? Chariot card in reverse. You're going to have peace. You're going to have clarity. You might even run into somebody because I see these arrows out here going right into each other. Like, you feel like you're going to run into enemies, but you could run into a friend. You could run into, who knows, somebody that's going to bring you peace. Okay, but the Ten of Cups is all about happiness, and you often see a rainbow. I feel like you will enjoy yourself. And it's been a long time coming. Let's talk about the Two of Pentacles in reverse, inner unbalance. Ace of Pentacles, this will be a blessing out here, but you guys are too motivated by money out here. This figure just turned into a snake. Like, I know it's a peacock, I guess, but I see the long, slithering neck. So, like, you guys are always on the go for money. You're always working and working and working, and you got to take a break, Sometimes you have that aha moment when you step back. Let's talk about the Seven of Pentacles, waiting. Now, it's funny because my knights go on missions. They're active and they advance is what I'm getting with the Knight of Coins out here. But I also have the Eight of Coins. Eight of Coins is also a card about working, okay? You need to know when to take a break. You need to know when to stop. My Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight of the tarot, okay? So you're apprehensive and you're a homebody, but you need to get active again. You need to stop, being a homebody and have more balance. Let's talk about the Five of Swords in reverse, mislabeling your enemy. Nine of Wands, you're weary, okay? The Nine of Wands is weary and feeling beaten up, and you're tired and exhausted to even go outside, and that's just telling you got to stop working so hard, okay? Some of you guys just told me, oh, I can't stop, and that's a lie that you keep telling yourself. You're that Eight of Swords energy, and if you want to keep the blindfold on, that's entirely up to you, but you can schedule time in, okay? Don't lie to yourself. Don't lie to me, and don't lie to Spirit, most importantly. Let's talk about this Emperor out here in reverse. You feel like the world is on your shoulders and you have to do X, Y, and Z. Schedule time in for it, okay? If you're really a boss, you will find the way. Let's talk about this Emperor out here in reverse. Eight of Coins out here in reverse. You overwork a lot of things. You don't know when to stop. You see this hammer out here just pounding and pounding and pounding. I feel like you have a lot of responsibility at work and you just need to really take a break. You can lie to yourself, like I mentioned before, but you can't lie to spirit, okay? Spirit knows you can stop. And a lot of you guys are addicted to work. The devil wants you to be addicted to things and to, feel like you can't leave because the devil likes keeping people bound. So be careful who you listen to. Let's talk about the Seven of Wands in reverse. Seven of Swords out here. Seven of Swords is all about thievery, corruption. It's just lots of ill intent with all these fives of swords, all these seven of swords out here. You just feel like somebody's out to get you, and you need to let your guards down, okay? That's all I got for you, y'all. Please like, share, and subscribe. I wish you peace. I wish you rest, most importantly. Peace. Hey, what's up, Bailey? Get in here. Let's talk about you. I don't know what's wrong with me. Great Spirit, what's going on with Bailey? Okay, you might want to go to pile 2 because we're starting off with duplicates. We have 2 duplicates, so definitely go to pile 2, please and thank you. Great Spirit, I don't know what's going on with pile 3. No channel messages. What's up, pile 3? What's going on? Oh, somebody's being prickly and cold. I don't know if this is your energy or someone else's energy, but the Queen of Swords is known to be prickly, cold, hearted. So you gotta watch out for that, whoever this energy is. I tapped on my second card, so let's go there and see whose energy this is. King of Swords out here. Oh my goodness gracious. I see a divorce out here. I see counterparts out here, okay? King of Swords, Queen of Swords are counterparts. I see that somebody's prickly in your life, and you guys need to break up, is what I'm getting here with these reversals out here. And you're fully aware, because I have the Two of Swords out here in reverse. I feel like you're dealing with somebody that's very prickly. I feel like somebody needs to detach, because the King of Swords are known to detach and cut people off. I don't know why you guys are detaching. We're going to get more insight on that, but I see a divorce out here. I'm not wishing divorce on nobody. I'm not wishing a failed relationship on nobody, so don't think I am, but that's just how I'm reading the cards out here. Okay? Somebody's very cold-hearted, and somebody needs to cut that bitch off. That's what I'm getting here. And this could be woman or man. Take what resonates. I don't know your situation or your energy out here, but somebody's cold-hearted in the equation, and somebody has to do something about it. Counterparts that have gone sour. What's going on here? Eight of Wands out here. Somebody doesn't listen to you. Eight of Wands is a blockage out here. I feel like you try to vocalize your feelings, your heart space. You try to have clear communication. Eight of Wands is communication and travel, but I feel like somebody doesn't want to hear that. And since somebody doesn't want to hear that, you have to cut them off and say, you know what, I'm done. And if somebody isn't receptive, then that's just their character. We got nothing but reversals out here. I'm hearing proof is in the pudding. It's been a long time coming for this separation, but it's been ongoing is what I'm getting here. I'm seeing false hope. What else we got? Death card. It's all about an ending and a transformation, and time is not on your side because I see the time capsule. I read all my cards individually, so you guys have time ticking is what I'm getting here. I feel like you guys have been surrounded by negativity because the death card does come with negativity and darkness. I feel like it also comes with fear and intimidation. So you guys have been teetering on ending it, and this is your first upright card. Spirit is adamant on you ending something so you can heal and transform from it. I don't know if I mentioned this before, but the death card is an ending and a transformation. So you have to end something so you can transform, and timing is not on your side. Like I said before, this is your first upright card. Spirit is pushing you to end it. What's going on? Hierophant out here in reverse. Hierophant is known to be shady in reverse, and I feel like you're dealing with an entitled person. You put this person on a pedestal is what I see here. And that went to their head is what I see here. And I mean, if you give them that much power over you, then they will exercise it and abuse it is what I'm getting here. So you're dealing with a shady individual. I see, and let me tell you, the Hierophant is also about, this is a priest out here. This is a marriage. And it's also work and higher learning. But I feel like, this is more evidence of a divorce out here. Because this is a marriage, quote unquote, when it's upright. But when it's in reverse, it's a divorce. I feel like you guys got married. I see lots of marriage out here for y'all. So if you're not married, then it's probably your boyfriend or your girlfriend that's really toxic. But I see a divorce out here. What else we got? We got the Page of Rods out here upright. I feel like you guys worry about the kids or your pets, because oftentimes people equate their pets to being their kid, and you want to divide things half and half. I don't know what your situation is, but you have to embark on a new journey. The pages are messengers and a new chapter, okay? But it's also a child, as I see literally. I also have the Seven of Wands out here in reverse. I feel like y'all argue in front of your kids, and your kids watch you guys argue is what I'm getting here. So if you guys can't talk cordially, you got to find another place to have a conversation, because you don't want your child observing this bad behavior and then picking up that toxic lifestyle. That's how generational curses, perpetuate, because a child saw it and they thought that it was normal, and it's not normal. So you have to block out whenever you guys get heated, block out whenever things get really hostile, because you have to think about the child and what they see and the example that you have on their life. What else we got? We have the Nine of Pentacles out here upright. This is lots of money out here. This is a single person as well. A lot of you guys already have your foot outside the door, and you know somebody that is, your type is what I'm getting here with the Nine of Pentacles. You see somebody that looks healthy, somebody that is attractive is what I'm getting here with the Nine of Pentacles out here. Now it's funny. This combination is funny out here. Okay, I'm not even going to say that. I'm not going to say what I see. I'm not going to say what I see. I feel like somebody wants to, they're interested in a person, but they also want to treat them like they want to hire them to take care of the kids or something like that. Like, be careful with that energy. Be careful thinking you can hire another individual just because you're attracted to them or you see benefit from them. People are not your employees, and I'll say that with the Hierophant out here in reverse. Interesting. Anyway, what else we got? The Hangman out here. I feel like you guys are enlightened, and I put a lot of you guys in a tough position. That's what I'm getting here. The Hangman is a person that is stressed out. He has to find peace, and that's how he becomes enlightened. So be mindful of who you try to trap, and the expectations that you want to put upon them. Okay? Some of them won't be trapped or won't be your employee. You have to make sure you're doing this for, the betterment of both of you guys. I also read the first card and the last card. I feel like a lot of you guys wanted to hold down this toxic partner is what I'm getting here. But I feel like this toxic partner would rather see you stress out. Okay? It brings them entertainment for you guys to stress out. Okay? But you guys wanted to hold on to the toxicity. Great Spirit, can I get closing remarks? A lot of you guys are trying to figure out how I'm gathering all this information. If the shoe fits, if it resonates, then go for it. You don't have to walk on eggshells. You don't have to walk on a tightrope. It doesn't have to be this stressful out here. Is what I'm getting here with the Seven of Cups out here. You got a blessing out here, but don't act like they're your employee. Don't act like, oh, I'll give them some change, and if they're not meeting my needs, I can take it away from them. Please don't do that. Please don't do that. Great Spirit, can I get closing remarks, please, and thank you. 2 cards for the Queen of Swords in reverse. feel like a lot of you guys absorb a lot of toxicity from this person, and don't let it carry on with other people. Let's talk about this Queen of Swords out here. Ten of Pentacles out here. You're not gonna like this message. A lot of them were with you for money, values. They saw you as a treasure chest or resources, is what I'm getting here. What else we got? Three of Wands out here, upright. Three of Wands is acting, seizing opportunities. I feel like they were after your money. They saw you, what you had with these glasses on. They saw what you had, and they trapped you with a baby, because now I see a cradle. Let's talk about this King of Swords out here in reverse, cutting people off. King of Pentacles out here. And I also have some same-sex relationships. Some of you guys want to switch it up, is what I'm getting here. Maybe you guys are bisexual, I don't know, but I see somebody very greedy and needy, and I feel like you guys will become a bad person if you guys want to hire another person based on how you view them. Like, I see, excuse my language, please and thank you. I see like a maid out here that knows how to carry themselves well, so you'd rather, hire somebody because you were mistreated. Let's talk about this Eight of Wands out here in reverse. Like, this is a blockage. Ace of Wands out here. The Ace of Wands is the punishment. Newspaper about to graze a dog's nose. And I have the Nine of Wands out here in reverse. I feel like you guys argue. I feel like this counterpart wants to punish you with the Ace of Wands out here in reverse. And I have the Nine of Wands in reverse, which talk about tired and exhausted. And I feel like a lot of you guys are tired of having the same conversation, having the same argument. Let's talk about this Death card. I see a third party situation. Like, first it was two people, and then another person came out of nowhere, and that's when things got sour somehow, some way. That's when things got dark. Don't know what's going on. And I'm also hearing a lot of you guys mix business with pleasure. Don't know what's going on there. Let's talk about the Hierophant out here in reverse. The World card out here. The World card is a successful completion. I feel like you guys put it all on the line. I feel like you guys tried your hardest with the World card out here, but a successful completion is needed. I feel like you carry the weight of the world on your shoulders. Let's talk about this Page of Rods. Queen of Cups out here in reverse. I feel like this spouse or this person uses their emotions against you. They also use your child against you, okay? They're using their child and their emotions as pawns to win a game of chess. Let's talk about this Nine of Pentacles out here. Knight of Swords. This is another person that you want to advance towards, but be mindful and be very watchful that this person has high intuition. If they start feeling like an employee, or you want to boss them around, or they're expected to do X, Y, and Z for you, things are gonna go south. That's what I'm seeing here with this eagle out here. Let's talk about this Hangman out here. Six of Swords out here in reverse. Six of Swords talk about being in a turbulent state of mind. I feel like you've been trapped in this turbulent state of mind for a long time. And now it's time for you to walk away from being stressed out so much. Guys, that's been your message. Please like, share, and subscribe. Love ya. The audacity. See, that's offensive. That's very offensive. Very offensive. like, I see this person's supposed to take care of your child or your pet. Like, what the not worth being a counterpart, but worth being a maid. Is what. Okay. Okay. Got it. Got it. What's up, CARDAMOM? Come on in. Let's talk about you. Great Spirit, Holy Spirit, what's going on? Pile number 4, please and thank ya. Okay, we got duplicates. We got triples out here. You might want to go to pile 2. You might want to go to pile 3. You might have came from those readings. This being your 4th reading, you might have came from pile 3. You might have came from pile 2. You might have came from pile 1. You might want to go to all of them. Let's talk about it. Great Spirit, what's going on in pile 4, please and thank you. Page of Cups out here in reverse. I see a game. 1 minute somebody wants to use a heart space and the next minute they don't want to use a heart space. This is a game of hide and seek. Somebody's being very childish. I don't know if this is your energy or someone else you know, but we're starting off in reverse and that's not a good start. I read uprights, reversals, I count my cards, and I take note of the first card and the last card. Somebody doesn't know what they want. Let's talk about it. Somebody needs to do some soul searching with this Hermit card. Somebody also needs to grow up and, face the facts is what I'm getting here with the Hermit card out here. And don't take too long is what I'm getting with the Hermit card, because the Spirit will make you learn on your own is what I'm getting here. Like, I feel like you've been presented with somebody that you want to embark on, but you haven't. You've been slow moving. You've been needing a cane or something like that. And I feel like, if time ticks any slower, you won't have anybody. You're going to have to be by yourself to learn the consequence. Let's talk about it. Page of Cups out here in reverse again. I have the 2 of Cups out here in reverse. I feel like you guys know somebody that you equate as a soulmate, but you push that soulmate aside because somebody needs to grow up with these 2 pages out here in reverse. I feel like some of you guys need friends, because my pages are known to be friendly and need friends. And I feel like, you guys cater to your friends that you have now. I see them on the hands and knees for some odd reason. So you cater to your toxic friends. You cater to your, the people that you hang around with, and you push away love. You push away a new chapter, a new beginning. You refuse to send out a message. My pages are messengers and new chapters. And with the Page of Cups, it's using your heart space. So you'd rather use your heart space with your friends and push away a soulmate that you claim to be a soulmate. So apparently you're going to have to learn on your own. Go on your own adventure, in your own exploration and of discovery of why you made the choices you made. What's going on here? Devil card out here. A lot of you guys are bound by your addictions. A lot of you guys are bound by societal expectations of you. You see these chains? These chains are placed upon your neck and you feel like you can't get out of the situation. You have to leave a lot of things behind you, a lot of toxic things. And a lot of you guys don't want to leave the toxicity behind. So that's your choice. You're going to see where that decision gets you. Okay? I feel like somebody try to lead you out the darkness, but you're like, I kind of want to stay. And if you want to stay, that's your decision. What's going on here? Wheel of Fortune out here in reverse. Some of you guys need to learn through consequence with the Wheel of Fortune. Some of you guys are led by material things. So Spirit's going to say, okay, you're led by money. You're led by status quo. Then I'm going to take away those things and see what you have at the when you're humble, when you have nothing. But with the Wheel of Fortune out here in reverse, I see something being snatched away. And I don't want to be negative, or I'm watching out for my tone. But we got the Devil out here upright. And I feel like time and time again, somebody's trying to help you get out of a situation or get out your own way. But you're like, oh no, I need those people. I need that. I need that addictive lifestyle. What else we got? Eight of Swords out here. I feel like you guys are blind to a situation. You are bound by the chains. Now, the Eight of Swords is all about feeling mentally stuck. Okay, she can get out the rope, she can take the blindfold off, but she feels like she's stuck and she can't get out. You're lying to yourself at this point. The devil loves a liar. The devil loves making people think that they can't get out of situations when they can. All these people are bound. So if that's the life that you want, that's for you then, I guess. You gotta learn your own way. The Hermit card is sage, he's wise, and he's full of experience. If you have to learn through consequences, entirely up to you. If you have to learn alone, entirely up to you, but it's a cold world out there. What else we got? 10 Pentacles out here in reverse, synonymous of my Wheel of Fortune. A lot of you guys always go back to the money. You always go back to the worldly things, and you block people out that don't have money, that don't have success, that don't have a resume, that don't have these earthly, trivial things. You're not looking at the soul. You're not looking at the spirit. You're not looking at the friendliness. I can go on, but I feel like, it would be in vain, to be honest with you, because I feel like I'm talking to very vain people, very shallow people. So watch out for that, because I'm not here to bash anybody. I'm just here to point out what you're led by. What else we got? We have the Four Swords out here, and I feel like I'm taking people's peace away, when in all actuality, I'm here to bring you peace. That's my go-to motto, to bring people peace and allow them to learn and, advance. But I feel like a lot of you guys need to stop dreaming, stop daydreaming, and become active and get off your laurels. What else we got? We have the Five of Pentacles out here in reverse. The Five of Pentacles is all about... Hold on, give me a second. See, what I'm getting here with the Five of Pentacles out here and the Ten of Pentacles out here in reverse is like, okay, that person doesn't have as much as me, so they can't come behind this wall. They can't come behind this barrier out here. They can stay outside. But I feel like you don't see the possibility. They're not out here suffering, but I feel like you guys will have to learn through suffering. I don't wish this on you. I'm sorry for being so callous. You got a blessing in your life, and if you don't acknowledge it, if you don't see it as a sign, then Spirit will get your attention in another way. Great Spirit, can I get closing remarks, please, and thank you. 2 cards for the Hermit. Hermit. Let's talk about him. 9 of Pentacles out here in reverse. A lot of you guys have to learn through consequence. You have to learn through a lack of money, through a lack of success. We have nothing but, all your reversals are money. You know what I mean? So I feel like you guys are led by earthly things. You're led by wealth and affluence. Then you have to learn by not having it. And that's not even a threat for me. What else we got? We have the Knight of Swords. You need to advance and you need to do something quickly. Time is not on your side. The Knight's going on missions, and this Knight of Swords is already on the go. He's 6 feet in the air, and you gotta do something quickly. Let's talk about this 10 of Pentacles out here in reverse. This is what you care about. 2 of Cups out here. I feel like because another person doesn't have affluence and wealth, you can't consider them a counterpart, but they actually are. Like, to have the 2 pages in reverse, like, they are more of a friend than you've ever had, but because you don't have a title or a resume, or they don't have it, then they're not good enough for you. What else we got? Tower card out here. This is a consequence out here. The Tower card is a consequence from people that don't follow their intuition. Okay, that's how Spirit gets people attention. That's how Spirit humbles people. Let's talk about this Page of Cups in reverse. King of Cups. I have a person that needs to grow up. This is the same person out here with the Page of Cups and the King of Cups. I feel like a lot of you guys feel like you need the wrong people in your life, and you'd rather, learn in your own way. Let's talk about this other Page of Cups in reverse. 2 of Wands out here. You've been planning and planning and planning, but I feel like you haven't acted upon anything. That's what I'm getting here. So when you do produce, something or an offer, you'll be let go. You know, because the 2 wands in reverse is editing, subtracting, dividing. You had to consider too many trivial things, is what I'm getting here. And now you're going to be on your hand and knees and begging, but that's not going to matter. Let's talk about the devil card out here upright. 10 of Wands. You know, some of y'all come with a lot of baggage, is what I'm getting here. And it's not even worth it if you're going to bring in addictions and bring in baggage from other relationships and a toxic friend group. And it's so many other things that come with the 10 of Wands. So if you don't want to recognize what you're carrying around, if you want to believe the hype, if you want to believe the lie, that Hermit card is right there for you. Wheel of Fortune out here in reverse. World card is all about successful completion. I feel like you will have a lot of expenses. I feel like, give me a second, please. The World card in reverse is a lot of chaos, and you might have a lot now, but I feel like it will deplete because you are fully aware of the cycle that you need to end, because I see cycles in both these cards, but you don't act upon it. Let's talk about this 8 of Swords out here. 5 of Swords in reverse. You mislabel your enemy out here. Some of you guys feel like another person put you in this situation, which is odd. And some of you guys just view another person as an enemy. So believe the hype if you want to, you know. Believe people put you in this position and not take responsibility on your own actions if you want to. Let's talk about this 4 of Swords in reverse. 3 of Swords out here. I feel like this is another consequence. This is nothing but heartbreak and betrayal. You accept the betrayal from certain individuals for whatever reason, but we all know the reason. You let them in your heart space for them to betray you. And then you have somebody that comes across as peaceful and that's willing to heal your heart space, but you just ignore them, or you turn a blind eye, or you're in this lackadaisical state. Let's talk about this 5 of Pentacles in reverse. Ace of Cups out here in reverse. I feel like if you don't value somebody, they're going to pour out that love that they once had you in high regard. I feel like when you come around and offer your cup of love, it's going to be a loss. It's going to be too late. It's going to be like, oh, you let me suffer anyway. Why even consider letting you in my heart space? You were there originally. So, guys, this has been your message. Please forgive me for being so blunt. Please forgive me for my tone. But I don't take too kindly of this energy whatsoever. Peace.